Hey guys, Mooseman here back with another Identity V video. And this video is going to be a little different because I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit of some of my Dream Witch gameplay. So let's take a look. Alright, so the first match we're going to be taking a look at is on Lakeside. That's the build I've been playing with recently, so Berserker, whatnot. And Dream Witch is a character that I've just kind of tried learning on and off. She's like requires a lot of multitasking, and I find her personally kind of difficult to play. But anyways, I was like, I kind of wanted to make a Dream Witch video for you all so that you all could see some of that. So I'm not a top tier Dream Witch, although I'm not terrible as her either. So you see I get a hit with my spawn follower there. I prefer to get hits with my spawn followers just so that my leeches don't disappear. You can see the leeches auto marching there. And the Enchantress is going to go ahead and stun there. You see I got the leech there, but either way I'm really close. The wildling was there, and I'm going to go ahead and move my central follower closer so I get more of that range. The wildling's just here harassing like he should. And he was probably expecting a blink or something there. In this match, I decided to run blink, and then of course if the match got too far, I would switch to abnormal. So basically, most Dream Witch mains, there are only two main strategies to use. One is Patroller to blink, which is you trying to get as many downs as you can to keep ahead of the survivors. And the second one is blink to abnormal. That's kind of more of a late game strategy. Although if you're really good with your blinks, you can get some really quick downs. I'm going to go ahead and leech the wildling there. Anytime you're able to get another leech on the field, go ahead and take the opportunity. And I've got my Dream Witch follower following the Enchantress. The Enchantress actually thought she was doing a cheeky move and predicting a blink, but I'm gonna be totally honest, I misclicked there. I meant to blink, but it didn't. It ended up being for the better. So sometimes you can actually pull off moves like that where survivors think they're predicting you or something, and then like there are lots of ways if you just like charge attack at the wall or whatever, you can make survivors think that you're gonna blink, like what happened there. So I'm going to go ahead and take the wildling to the chair. And the mechanic's, of course, going to go for the rescue on the Enchantress. And I'm going to go ahead, have one leech camping on each chair. I was seeing if I could get a terror shock here because the chair is close to being complete. I have no idea how that hit. I was literally behind. Either way, I get the Enchantress downed. Doesn't look like the mech was running tide there, so that was a nice, quick, easy down for me. I'm going to go ahead and get another leech on the field. This time it's the mechanic's leech. And I see that nobody's coming after the wildling at the immediate moment, so I'm going to go ahead and take the Enchantress to the chair. I see that wildling was rescued. I'm just going to get a quick hit, but move on because I know I don't want to spend too long on a wildling. And that now the Enchantress was dead on chair, so now that's one survivor eliminated. I'm in really good shape. There's 3 ciphers remaining. See, I've got a leech sort of camping out at a cipher, and I've got my other leeches going out towards some of the other players there. I'm trying to keep my original follower in sort of a more central location related to the survivors. And I'm going to go ahead and take this. I didn't want to pick up the wildling with the mech's leech. So I go ahead and down the mechanic. The mechanic goes to the chair. And now I'm going to decide to take the wildling there. Because sometimes if you pick up a survivor with someone else's leech, they'll like prime the leech, and then if it's disappears while you're carrying, that leech will disappear, and of course that's a free escape for the survivors. Now all there is a Gravekeeper, and it doesn't really matter what happens here on out because I've got a leech camping that chair right there. The Gravekeeper's injured, so he can't really rescue. And then watch what I do here. I'm just going to look around for the dungeon location, and I'm going to have one leech camping the chair, and then another leech camping the dungeon. Yep, there it is. And yeah, that's about it. It's pretty much GG's from here. There's no way you can get to the dungeon, no way you can get to the chair in time. I was basically just looking around for tinnitus. Yeah, so the Gravekeeper's there. He's going to try to make his way to the chair. And of course I've got my leech camping there. There's the Gravekeeper here. I'm going to put a leech down just because. Just in case he decides to try to juke around that rock, I can just switch leeches and get the easy down. But either way, I'm able to get the hit on the Gravekeeper, and that is a 4-man as Dreamwitch. Now, the second match we're going to take a look at, I was running Patroller Blink. So, you're going to get some Patroller Blink gameplay here as well. I personally, most of the time, prefer Blink Abnormal. It just tends to suit my playstyle more, because if you've watched any of my other videos, that tends to be my game, where I rely more on using the end game and strong end game of characters. But I decided to go Patroller here because there's a Cowboy, there's a Perfumer, lots of characters that Patroller counters. And of course there's a Merc. Mercs tend to like to last second save. So again, I've got my Patroller back up again, so I'm going to go ahead and just throw that right on down. I want to get this down nice and fast because you see it's a relatively fast decoding team. We got a Lucky Guy, Perfumer, Cowboy, and then Mercenary. The thing with like triple rescue, you still end up getting Cypher Rush. So you can see the Cowboy's over here. I wanted to make sure that the Cowboy wasn't going to try to harass, and the leech is following along. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep this leech right here. I'm going to keep sending that back to that Cypher because I don't want the Cowboy to decode for as long as possible, because I kind of want to force the save until a lot later. I'm going to go ahead and just break a pallet there, destroy some of the environment. It disrupted the Cowboy a little bit, and those little bits are sometimes what can mean the difference between a loss and a win, whether Cypher's primed or not, that type of a thing. And this Lucky Guy here is going to try to body block, but looks like he was running Broken Windows instead of Tide. So that was a good lasso there by the Cowboy. I wasn't really expecting that. So I'm just going to keep making my leech that way over there. Now, I know I haven't been doing too great with throwing down as many leeches as I can in this game, so I'm going to go ahead and throw down another leech on the Gravekeeper. Not the Gravekeeper, the Lucky Guy, who's trying to open a chest. Yeah, her hitbox is so bad right now. I switched to Blink there, but I missed the Blink hit, so that's kind of annoying. I finally ended up hitting the Blink. So I'm going to get my leech right back over there. And since I know the Cowboy's planning on harassing, I'm going to keep one leech camping the Perfumer, and then I'm going to go ahead and leech the Cowboy. And I'm going to go ahead and throw down that leech there to disrupt the Cowboy at the same time. I'm going to destroy that pallet so I can get to a chair. And the cowboy threw down all these pallets, so he's not able to easily access where the perfumer is at. Now, I don't know what the mercenary was doing there. He should have just been sort of camping out at the chair or maybe decoding. But either way, it looks like the mercenary is going to be the rescuer here. So I'm going to stay nice and close to the chair. Oh, the cowboy's also here, so there are two people trying to disrupt here, while presumably the lucky guy is decoding. And got another nice hit on the perfumer there. I'm going to go ahead and charge attack, hit on the cowboy there. So the key to hitting blinks with Dream Witch is whenever you use your blinks, unless you have a distinct clear shot and you know you can hit it, use charge attacks with your blinks. Most of the struggles that people have with Dream Witch blinks is that her hitbox is so bad that sometimes those standard hits that you would be able to get with other hunters won't work anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and get the perfumer on the chair. The cowboy's also over here, but the walls were kind of disrupting there. I downed the mercenary there nice and quick. And the cowboy's also here, so I'm going to try to pin him in here between the leeches. He's making his way back. I've got my other follower right there. And now he's kind of stuck in this little area. There's not a whole lot he can do here. Yeah, he's trying to harass there. The lucky guy is presumably decoding still, trying to get that last cipher prime. And I know that the last cipher could be getting close there, but I already switched to blink, so there's not a huge ton of a point in disrupting there. And I know the cowboy is at least somewhere around, so I decided to make my way around the tram. And you see he's there trying to disrupt there, but he's far too far away to be able to pull off that lasso there. And if he was able to get that lasso from the chair, that was going to be impressive, but looks like the cowboy isn't necessarily planning on rescuing there. So I'm going to go ahead and camp, since I know that neither of the survivors can rescue, really. I end up getting a hit there. Again, my cooldown's down, so I'm going to go ahead and throw another leech down on the field. Going to go ahead and take the cowboy to the chair. And I've got the Merc's leech chasing the Merc. I'm going to go ahead and take a look in these areas, see where that survivor could be going, and watch what I do here. Get an early hit with this follower here. I've got a follower at the chair that I can just follow up with another attack. Of course, the cipher pop happens, although the Merc uses an elbow pad, which kind of doesn't work out to his advantage. I'm going to go ahead and just continue to chase him. He kind of makes his way too far away for me to pull off a good blink or anything, because I'm at just about the edge of the range there. And the lucky guy is here, so I'm able to get that quick down. And you see that Berserker really helps out Dream Witch's camping. So that's just showing a little bit of the power of Berserker there. I was able to get the one attack from far away and then one bit closer to the chair, while I was using the two leeches way out in advance to sort of pin the survivor in. And now it's pretty much just the Merc left, which was trying to do a desperate save on the lucky guy. Isn't going to be successful because I still have my blink there. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed a little bit of my Dream Witch gameplay. And that's the games. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that and found that helpful. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.